Hi, this is a review for the Phenyx Pro VHF wireless microphone system. Basically, it's a simple little system. Comes in two configurations. Let's get that right out of the way. You can either get it with two handheld microphones, which look like this, or you can get it with one handheld microphone and with a lavalier mic, headset mic combo. Meaning you have the one handset microphone, you have one body pack, which is this little thing right here, which you have to connect the lavalier microphone, which is clipped to my shirt. But it also comes, if you'd rather look like a telemarketer or do your best Garth Brooks impersonation, you have one of these headsets that you can wear that way to keep the microphone closer to your face. I prefer the lavalier microphone. Normally you'd see this on a lapel or a tie, mainly because it disappears into the shot. It's really, if you're doing video, that's what it's for. So you can get a good quality sound, good quality audio for your voice, but the microphone's not getting in the way, where if you were sitting here and talking like this all the time, the microphone's in front of your face. So the lavalier mic is absolutely excellent for doing videos. Again, you have the little body pack here. This is where the microphone plugs into there, so either that headset or the lavalier microphone plug into here. And then you have an on-off and mute switch on the top, a little antenna, because it's using radio waves to move your voice from one area to the other. The only thing that I'm not thrilled about is the fact that it uses a little proprietary connector, which we can see if that'll zoom in on that. It's a little 3-pin type connector, where other headsets, wireless systems that I've had a 3.5 millimeter connector that you could also, the little lavalier microphones that you could plug into other devices. So that's a slight knock on this, but with that said, this is also about half the price of the other systems that I've tried, which is one of the reasons I wanted to pick one of these up. A lot of people always ask me, they're getting into YouTube videos, whether it's to do reviews like this or just to start their own YouTube channel, and they ask what the #1 recommendation I have for them, and it's usually not to do with the video, it's usually to do with the audio, because a lot of people have great cameras in their cell phones or even a webcam like we're using here, but then they stand 15 feet away from the device that's recording the video, and they're using the microphone in that for the audio, and it sounds horrible. It sounds very weak. It sounds like you can hear more of an echo than anything else. So if you're starting out with videos, something like this little lavalier microphone, whether it's wired or wireless, is really a great way to get better audio. Now basically, after you have that little device, whether it's with the handheld lavalier or headset into the body pack, that sends the signal over to this, which is it's actually very, very lightweight little device that you can, basically, this receives the signal. There's two different channels, one for the headset and one for the handheld microphones. As we're dropping things here, just the power plug fell. That's no big deal. Everything still appears to be connected. You got the two different channels. You adjust the volume with this little knob here. As you can see, when I speak, the green LED is coming on. And if I want to turn this down for 1 second here, we turn this on, and you should now be getting my voice through the handheld microphone. This will give you an idea what the handheld microphone sounds like. As you can see, both of the microphones are picking up my voice, which is why you've got the green LEDs going on both of those, but you're only hearing the handheld microphone right now. But let me go back to the other one. We'll turn the volume down on the handheld and turn it off, and then turn the volume back on here, so we're only using the lavalier microphone. It's a very light little box. It looks like a router. If you're a computer guy, it looks like a router. Similar antennas. The back of the unit, you can connect to audio equipment two different ways. You can see that we're using a phono plug out, and that is then going directly into my little recording device here, my little Zoom recorder. And if you wanted to use an Xlr cable, there's an Xlr out here that you can also use, but it's pretty simple. There's only two connections you can use. You're using the phono, you're using the Xlr. Either one of those is going to connect to a device that's, whether it's a mixer or a recording unit, like the Zoom recorder, and that's how you're going to get audio from point A to point B. Now, as I said, I've tested out different units, and this one is about half the price. It's also rated for a lot less footage away from the unit. Some of the other ones I've tested have gone up 300 foot as far as how far you can get with the body pack or with the handheld microphone to the device. This one looks like it's rated at 150 feet. But again, if you're doing videos, you're not going to be over 150 feet away. So, get what you need. If you don't need all, you can, with audio equipment, there's definitely a rabbit hole that you can go down. I actually just did a review for another microphone that I just purchased from the same manufacturer that was under 20 bucks. It was just a dynamic microphone, always looking to add new microphones to the rig and find out what we could recommend as far as low price. That one came in at 16 bucks as a dynamic microphone and did really great. There are podcasting broadcast microphones that what we consider the professionals would use, something like a Heil PR40. You're running $300 a Shure SM7B. You're looking about $400. You can go hundreds of dollars into the microphones. When it comes to audio, I always recommend kind of stepping your way up to see what fits your needs. But definitely, again, if you're doing videos, you're going to be way ahead of the game having any kind of microphone system, because your videos are automatically going to sound better. You're going to sound like you're talking right next to them rather than across the room. Also included with this is an instruction manual, which is pretty easy to understand. Again, there's not a whole lot to this. You have just two cables that you can use to hook it up. You have a power button, which is on the end on this side here, and then you have two knobs which will control the volume level. So it's really it's the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. This follows that, and it seems to do a really nice job. We're using it, obviously, to record this review, so you can get an idea of what the audio directly from this system sounds like. Again, we're going directly into a Zoom audio recorder, and the only processing that we're going to do on these will be to normalize the volume level to make sure that's at a good volume level for the review. Where in most of the other times, if I was using this system to do a review of a different product, I would run this through a couple different filters once I got into the video editing, and I would give it a little more lower end. I would give it a broadcast filter, and just to give you more of a radio sound. But since we're doing a review of this product, I didn't really want to muddy that up at all. So what you're getting right now is straight audio from the device to give you a much better representation of what the audio that you can expect to get out of this device. Overall, going to give this a thumbs up, going to give this one a recommended rating. It does the job pretty well. It uses AA batteries, one thing I forgot to mention. It comes with AA batteries, so that's good. And you can also use rechargeables, which I really, really like, because that way you don't have to spend a ton of money in the long run on batteries. So it's AA, nice and easy to find rechargeable batteries that'll work with it. And I like the fact that it does come with both the lavalier microphone and the headset microphone, so that's a little bit of an extra added value. You can use which one you like. And again, there's two different systems. You can get one with two handheld microphones, and then you can get this one with one lavalier body pack and one handheld. I would suggest to the company, if they're listening, maybe two of the body packs would be also a pretty good system for people that are doing video podcasts, things like that, where you have two hosts. I think it would be a really nice thing to offer to have two of the body packs and just keep the handheld microphones away, because I mean the handheld microphones, they're not my favorite, but your mileage may vary. You may prefer the handheld over the body packs. But again, This has been a review of the Phenyx, P-H-E-N-Y-X, hope I'm saying that correctly, Pro VHF wireless microphone system. Definitely going to give this one a recommended rating. If you have any questions about this that we didn't cover, feel free to put those down in the comments. We'll do our best to answer the questions for you if we can. And hopefully this review has helped you out by letting you hear the audio quality that you can get through this system. I am Darren O'Neill. Thanks for watching.